I swear, you can make a game out of this. It's just hopping over as many lightning bolts as you can without getting hit. Just feels like a fun little mini game just to pass the time when you're waiting for something. But that's just me. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman! So in the last part, we explored the first half of Bongo Hills, and we're gonna wrap up that level in this part, as soon as we can make it back past the lightning eyes, and avoid any anti-tunes that may impede our progress. Alright, so still here above the clouds. What a place to be. Okay, so thunder and lightning everywhere. Emphasis on the lightning. Okay. Alright. Just keep going. Just don't look back. Okay, so this is technically the first level where you could gather all 6 electron cages in one fell swoop, but that requires luck more than anything with this ring right here. You have to get it just right. It's not really well known, but so yeah, you notice that the dismount was more rushed right there. But there's no way to know for sure exactly the right millisecond you need to press the button in order to gain that momentum. So I think it's just going to be easier for me to just skip this cage and move on, and come back later when I've learned the helicopter ability from Batilla. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. Cool. So a lot of blue balls down here. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
So yeah, the transitioning from the first few levels to here just really seems out of place, doesn't it? We went from just these warm, inviting hills in the first section, then it kind of got a little bit more intense with just a rocket maraca in the second and third section, and now we're above the clouds inside a thunderhead, and the music stopped, so everything's gone completely silent. I'm just like, what is up with that? It's just so out of place, like everything else in this wacky weirdo game. But okay, okay. Alright, okay, and sometimes those freaking anti-tunes will attempt to come at you with their teeth, so that happens. Alright, and here. Okay, is there anything beyond or nothing? Okay, so doesn't look like it. Okay, let's just get out of here. So yeah, sadly we're gonna have to make a return for that one electron cage, but I don't really mind that much. Okay, this section is kind of where things just kind of really got on my nerves in my first playthrough here, but yeah, you're gonna have to be riding these rotating balls all the way to your destination. And that's not including the section right here, we're gonna have to come back for, you guessed it, an electron cage on the other side. And that requires you to actually shrink down. So, whoa, whoa! Okay, so there's a hitbox if you actually hit the ceiling. Great. Okay, so fortunately there's no such thing as fall damage, but there's such thing as damage for everything else, so okay, I think I got it here. Alright, yeah, so kinda gonna have to use this to get back on the balls. Okay, so avoid the pufferfish! Sorry, that animation right there is just like, oh, my ass! It's just like one of those cliche cartoon antics where somebody sits on something sharp and he just goes, ow, 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 my bottom. I remember laughing at that kind of gag so much as a kid, but we laughed a lot at certain gags as kids. Okay. Alright, so yeah, this is the section where things get a little crazy. Okay, a lot crazy. And another thing is you're gonna have to stay above the spike line of those sour notes. I'm not really sure what their real name is, but sure, let's just go with sour notes, because they have the sour expressions, and they're just bad apples. Okay, so, stay at the top. Okay, so, okay, jump, jump. Alright, hang the cliff. Okay, shrink down to the size of a bug. We can duke it out with the bugs. Or the bug-sized enemies. Okay. So just gotta... Whoa! Whoa! Where the f*** did you come from? Out of here. Asshole. Ah! Oh! Such a dumbass. Okay, I was just curious to find what was under there, but, just ride the ball, so once again, avoid the pufferfish! Avoid the pufferfish, okay. Okay, let's go surfing! On the balls, okay. Ow! And I can't jump too high, or else I'll get impaled and dropped. So yeah, you're gonna... I'm kind of at the point where I've just kind of grown numb to the concept of death. It's just like, it happens. It's Rayman. What do you expect? Death is pretty commonplace, so get used to it. Okay. I got this time. Alright. Just wait for it to come back around. And... yes, sir! Okay. Boom! You dead. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, okay. Ah! Come on. Okay. Okay, we can't afford to stay still here. Okay, so... okay, so power pellet, that's it. Okay, fine. Let's just go back up. Alright. At least it makes it getting the anti-tunes better, so... makes it easier to nab the anti-tunes. Little pint-sized bastards, really? Give me a hernia, so... boom! Alright. I just really love the sound effect they make when they die. It's just like... doot! And their eyeballs just hop away, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so now we're gonna have to do the rotating balls again. This time as a mini-size Rayman. Okay. Alright. And make sure to hop off here. Okay. Alright. And travel through here. Alright. Woo! Okay, so yeah. Obviously can't really do much in this state, but just gotta hold it out until boom! Cage number 4. Well, technically cage number 5, but we couldn't nab the one back in the stormy section, so yeah, what can you do? Okay, so So, fortunately, the cages don't respawn when you die, so you don't have to go through the headache once again of, okay. The headache of having to go through the exact same course all over again if you're not so lucky, so yeah, I just felt it was just kind of easier to just up and die just to grow back on the next life. Okay. Alright, let's go surfing. Oh, okay. Alright. After a while, the kind of just stoic look in the eyes of these rotating wooden balls is just kind of hypnotic. It's just not really staring into your soul, but it's just kind of like that stoic feeling. It's just, this is our existence. You like what you see? Are you mesmerized by our performance? It's just a funny little thought I had. Alright, there's a checkpoint. Yes! Alright, good on ya. Okay, do we need that little guy to shrink down again? I don't really think we can do. Okay. Oh! Alrighty, that was a bad move. Okay, thankfully we got a checkpoint, so continue onward. Okay. Oh! If there's anything more jarring than death, than death ends the sound of Rayman just kind of making that hiccuping noise whenever he gets hurt, it's that it's hard to explain, but that sound that's they make whenever he dies. It's kind of hard to explain, but whenever he does die again, I'll point it out. So yeah, no free rides without a bit of exercise. Yeah, that noise right there. I'm pretty sure it creates PTSD for a lot of 90s kids that actually attempted this game, but never really made it far past this level. But I'm willing to put up with all of that just so I can actually give this game a fair try, so not sure how far I'll get without succumbing to the frustration, but here's hoping I can get significantly far, so okay. And it's really hard to know exactly where for sure to kind of position yourself on these things. Okay, so oh, what's this? Ourselves a cloud. Okay, so we're not done yet. Okay. And alright, secret section. Okay, so what we got down here? Okay, so aha! Here's another cage. And we would have had all 6 if it wasn't for the fact that we had to make a return. Whoa! Well, looky here. It's our hunter friends from the jungle. Alright, there we go. Okay, so spiky fish. Sure, whatever. Okay, so alright, so some more anti-tune antics, eh? Alright, so better. Alright, so we're on cloud 9, all the way back to the top. Alright, and this should be the end. Hopefully. Nope, there's still one more section. God, this place just goes on and on and on forever. Okay, so fortunately those eyes don't they don't shoot lightning, so they're harmless. Yeah, they're just looking at us performing, so yeah, look. Yeah, he's just looking at me. Look at him looking at me. Yeah, he's pretty hypnotic. Okay, so what we got up here? Whoa! What is that? What the frick is this guy? Whoa! Okay, what was that? What's like the design of that pectoral beast? It's just like, oh my god! It just came out the out of nowhere. And its design, it's just like, oh my god! What the hell was? It's just like this guy's hitting the gym, and he's got this curl of blonde hair, and he's just and the lightning bolts. What is that? Whoa! Okay, yeah. Whoever was on the character design team that day deserved a raise. That is so cool. It's menacing, but cool. Okay, alright. So, yeah, these are... I think they call these mad drummers. And, yeah, they bring down their mighty drum beaters made of blue spiky crystal upon you. And it looked like they've been truly bench pressing a million times, too. Okay, alright, whoa. Easy, big guy, okay. Okay. Oh! Okay. Easy. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay, oh, whoa, alright. Oh, alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, alright, so we need to jump over some bad patches there. But yeah, like I said before, give the guy who designed that thing a raise. That is so cool. That design alone just really makes me want to continue playing. Even if I die a million times, I just wanted to see what kind of super cool, super insane designs they come up with next. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Alright, so there's one more section than I previously anticipated, especially in my first practice run through for this level, but still though. Okay, jump. Okay, duck! Okay. Alright, so we got the lightning eyes again. Alright. Alright, up we go. Alright, we got some pellets. Oh, whoa, okay. Ah! Okay. We got it here. Ah. There, finally. Stupid hunter. Jeez. Okay, so that was all that was there, just an extra life. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got an extra life, and I immediately wasted it. Okay. No, whoa. Okay, slow down, big guy. Yeah, talk about hardcore drumming practice. Yikes. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I probably want to draw that thing after, or something similar to that after playing this. Whoa, okay, oh, whoa, ow. Easy with those things, big guy. Easy. Ah! Ho-ho! Testy, aren't we? Okay. Ah, golly! Whew! It's doing fine the first couple of times. Now it's showing me no mercy. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, Tom! God! Okay. Oh, that stupid harmonica in the foreground is really tripping me up. Sometimes. Okay. Ba-dum! Yes! Alright. Just gotta keep on moving. Alright. Okay, so no point in going back with the extra life. Let's just keep it going. Keep it going. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. Let's slip through the cracks right here. See what's down here. Alright, perfect. Okay. Alright. Up, and up. Okay. Okay, so got the laser lightning eyes and the mad drummers just beating down, just spewing lightning bolts everywhere. Okay. Alright, we made it. This should be the final checkpoint for Bongo Hills at 23 lives, appropriately. Yeah! Alright, wonderful. So aside from the cage we're inevitably gonna come back for, I think that went pretty well. Aside from the thought of just losing lives after lives. But it definitely beat my practice run. I had to use the cheat code again for that run through. So I figured that I'm still gonna be dying a lot. That's basically inevitable in this hard as hell game, but I could make the pain at least a little bit more tolerable. So, okay, so it's previously saved game. Yes, I want to save. I want to ensure that whatever progress we made was not in vain. Alright, so next stop, Allegro Presto. Interesting title. Alright, so our exploration of Bandland continues in the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Rayman, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And we even get a little precursor of what's next, including, like a plane of erasers and some mountains and a cottage. So yeah. This game is a mess, and it's just super frustrating, but it still has a lot to keep you invested. At least there's that. I'd much rather be frustrated as hell, yet still kind of being entertained by all the crazy and over-the-top designs. I'd much rather be frustrated and entertained than bored and frustrated, you know what I mean? It just keeps things motivating for you. It keeps you motivated.